Hi guys, welcome to a new game called Drizzle done by Tognuc Bodur, the Turkey developer that we looked at preview field. We're in a lake. It's a crayfish, a lobster. What is it all demented? And we can make our own footsteps. That's cool.
The journey of the girl hero began upon the chickens that swim inside the soft cushions, in any place near the rising sun, where the drizzle path is drawn all the way up to the mountain of fire.
So you just saw a turtle that actually comes out as you approach him, does the opposite that turtles normally do, and if you follow chickens you can make them disappear. They can turn into astral projections. So anyway, this is a walking simulator. Basically, so he's produced 20 games. From what I can gather, they're all pretty much the same. They're all walking simulators, supposed to be atmospheric. And what he does is he puts freeware music to them. Put some mumbo jumbo poem, and there's supposed to be a surreal, realistic experience about death. And this one seems to be about reincarnation, as far as I can tell. I can't make top and the tail of. Oh, look, I'm getting so fat I can't even fit through that. But you'll see. Maybe you can make more of the story out than I can. All the reviews say, what the hell was that story?
The hilarious smell of the misty mountains gathers so many hopes and so many memories in just no repetition. It swears to its relatives by the momentum and the cosmic force of all the gods who are waiting for a sign. It will be their most unique alternative to drag into her arms their only hope to achieve a disaster. Some ogres yell at their mother, just to be clear.
And she's gonna keep talking all the way through this and basically just ruin the vibe. She's gonna bring us down, and there's always this Spanish music. This game is for $3. You can buy this for $3. It goes on sale 75 cents. So if you are going to get it, you'd get it then. As I said, all the reviews say the same. None of them get what the story is about. I'm running this on low settings. The reason being is because if you run it any higher, the game just lags and it's just terrible. This is done by the Cryengine 3. The developer admits it's the Cryengine 3 wasn't really something that he was familiar with, and he was kind of jumping into the deep end of a pool. Because of that, there's no subtitles. There's she's going to start again by the sounds of it. No, the music just went for no reason. Oh, that's nice. Hey, when you buy the game, you get the soundtrack with it, but the soundtrack only has about 20 clips, about 15 seconds long, so I don't really know why you would want the soundtrack. It's not like you can play it as background lounge music or something. What else can I say about this game? Look, it's atmospheric. Again, you're really padded. The movement is very, very slow. This is as fast as you can go, unlike the other ones where there's shift. It's a dictated path, and there's basically about 2 Easter eggs. There's a fridge somewhere and a lighthouse. I'll try and find the lighthouse. I know where that is. But I can't be bothered with the fridge because I don't know where the fridge is, and it's just a fridge asset.
I am the sound of your rotting, rusted brain, an elusive companion from her nightmares.
I am your rusting companion. She's running.
I can't and won't heal wounds like yours. I'll be gone when you wake up.
I can't heal wounds like yours, so I'll be gone when you wake up. To me, it's just, yeah, if there's a profound message, it's not getting through to anyone, and you failed as a developer to get that through. That's, is there, oh, the toilet, I'm busting. No, okay. Can't go in there. So let's have a look. Let's see if we can break into the back here. Actually, I've got to be careful. Probably some mountaineer somewhere bringing up the mountain police saying, "Hey, I've got something." Look, if you're trying to make some sort of spiritual connection with nature, don't do it online. Just go outside.
She was damned since the moment she ate that frog from the swimming pool.
Okay, you probably didn't hear that. She was damned.
She just couldn't stand a chance to look tight and look right for another course. Just like dwarfs from a shiny little town, she disappeared into a mist formed by droplets of nothingness that precipitate upwards into a void of finite infinity.
Okay, I don't know if you heard all that. I'm sorry about that. It's hard to know when she's going to cut in. She was as doomed as soon as she ate the frog from the swimming pool. Basically, she couldn't wait or something, and then she precipitated into nothingness or something along those lines and descended upwards. Okay, so somebody's died eating a poisonous frog, so moral of the story, you guys, don't eat Kermit. That's it. That's the message that we're getting here. You can knock over wood railings. That's the only asset you can interact with here. So that's annoying. The music cues in, you think someone's going to say something, and then it goes out. What the hell? So this little mountain thing on the right hand side here.
Madness. The libellular realm in which you seek happiness. Madness.
Okay, so we go mad after she dies or something? I don't know. But that appears several times throughout the level as you go on. So as I said, it's tediously padded. The walking is very, very slow. The birds do the same thing every time birds go up in the sky. I don't know why this guy's got a thing for rain. It's pretty much in every single one of his games. It's like he's got a fetish for Gene Kelly or something. I don't know, singing in the rain. It's just something he does. I think it's because, again, so this asset on the right.
There is no fabric of time that will let you keep listening to my sounds.
Oh, hang on. What's this?
You can't just give an opportunity to anyone who follows you secretly.
So apparently we're in the planet of the apes. Awesome. if 8 people came right now and enslaved us, I would give this guy 10 out of 10. So basically, this game developer isn't creating anything fantastic. It's not your best Dear Esther or Gone Home walking simulator. It's more of a guy that's hindered by freeware and just wanting to make a quick buck. He is doing a good job camouflaging it. He has improved. I can easily break the game. I can easily jump over, where in the previous I feel I wasn't able to do that. There is improvements graphically.
The knife is hidden in the shadows, and the Templar is in the island of the donkeys. A big black cloud is darkening the already blackened sky with a new suicidal trend.
But with any of these walking simulators being meaningful experiences, no, he hasn't improved at all. It's still just a camouflaged money-making thing. This game doesn't have any achievements, so it's not designed for achievement hunters. Trading card enthusiasts, yes. All of them give it positive reviews. But when it comes to story,
you remember yourself sealing the crooked window shut, but not why you did it.
it's just annoying.
You enjoy your freedom the same way a guinea pig enjoys his maze.
It's not reaching any heartstrings. It's not tugging at me. There's zero information. It's just meaningless. And so the game becomes meaningless. The walk becomes meaningless. I assume we come out of the river as some sort of evolved evolution, and as artistic, surreal, sort of. Again, see that same asset right in front of us on the that rock thing. It's exactly the same. Yeah. So it's just a gimmick. It's just a money-making thing to get people to buy it. Look, you can get it for 75 cents, but for $3, seriously, should be eternally at 75 cents. In fact, there's walking simulators that are quite free out there that more meaningful and going to have a better experience. If he's trying to get you to have a connection with nature, as I said, don't buy these things. Walk outside. Do yourself a favor. So these things are, I can't even remember what they are, but they journey posts or something along those lines. They have a candle in them and they're supposed to light the way. So I assume this has some sort of surreal connection with death. The ending's a little bit weird because it's not death related, sort of. I don't know. But as I said, if you can work it out, good on you. But every review basically says the same thing. What the hell is all that about? And so no one really had it didn't touch them.
Climbing along the dark alley, I shouldn't be able to see the soul of a dark rider at the top of the hill. There's nothing better than risking your life for a couple of jamming sessions. I wonder if you'll ever get it.
Nothing better than risking your life for German Alsatians? I don't know. You can't probably hear it. and there's no subtitles, so you lose half the story in translation, or broken English, or badly translation. I don't know. Again, this is 2015, but he's pushed out well over 20 of these things, and they're all the same. There's no difference.
Now that I've seen the Imperial waves, I'd like to say he stayed on top and made me feel like a fool until the next morning, which might as well never come, and stop the decay of your cold blood stains. Could I have been lied to? Were both the gas mask and the trash can really necessary? All he really wanted was the right female voice.
All he wanted to do was write female.
We didn't need no competition, no magic trick to drizzle my path, as it will soon reach the heavens, so your son's unextended life can be felt in your family cocktail party.
Okay, I think this is about a sworn soul talking after she's witnessing.
Don't cry till the candles blow up your crimson face.
After she's witnessing the events after her death. So this might be the woman that's swallowed a poisonous frog, wasn't it? And so she's saying was a gas mask and gas can, or mask and gas can, or whatever it was, really necessary. That probably burnt her body, or a plume of altar or something. Some of these civilizations do that. Is that weed? I don't know. And as I said, the problem is you don't know. It's most probably nothing. This whole story doesn't necessarily need to mean anything at all. I'm just coming down here because there is the Easter egg of a lighthouse down this way. So we'll see one of the Easter eggs. I don't know where the other one is. There's not really much. You can break the game. You can jump over the mountains quite easy, but there's nothing to see. It's just vacant land. You can go inside the mountains and you see a signpost that says something along the lines of no stuff here or something like that. I don't know. It's that's also possible. It's no different. And this is what I was saying. 20 games on, still skeletal content, still nothing really that meaningful. It's quickly padded through and until he stops and really thinks of what profound message he would like to get across, and the way that he can do that using virtual aid. His walking simulators are nothing more than just fodder material for achievement hunters and for trading card enthusiasts, and that's all he ever will probably amount to. He seems to be a developer that is hindered strongly by freeware, and in this instance by his lack of expertise in the Cryengine. He will swap to a engine later in his path that he becomes more familiar with, but it's basically just the mechanics of his games being skeletal. So you come here, you find a lighthouse, and you go, oh good, I can't do anything with the lighthouse, so what's the point? Why put it in here? I mean, how hard? One of the basic elements is to be able to put notes in games with words, and that's not in here. So he could have done Easter eggs like that, so that you could understand the story more or something like that. He hasn't done any of that. I think I'm going against the tide here because I'm not making any ground. So I'm essentially standing still by those. I might actually have to swim a bit to the right. I am pushing forward. So with his ass game, you press shift and you can run faster. In this game, you can't. It's just standard wear travel space. What else can I say about his game? Nothing really much. He does. He just he responds to his customers. I'll give him that. So he does interact quite a bit. He explains that it's because of the Cryengine 3 that he doesn't put subtitles and a lot of menu effects and things like that. It's very, very basic. It is his first project, I will give him that. But it's pretty much just he's rehashing the same thing over and over and over again, and he hasn't improved on that meaningful experience. If you play games like Dear Esther or Gone Home, they are really telling a profound story, either through narration or through story notes, and they give you little bits here and there, and you try and make out the story. The problem with the little bits he gives here and there, they're not really connecting well. And they're so obscure that you don't really understand. Like the protagonist here was supposedly a male in the store page, but we're hearing the female's voice. So I can only chalk that down to that this is a male's journey forward to the calamity of a female that he knows who ate a poisonous frog, by the sounds of it. But then it talks about us getting a scalpel or something. So, yeah, it just goes like weird. And I think that's just because there's just nothing there. Coming up to a ruin there. You would think, wow, this is going to be exciting. This is going to be, we're going to learn something here. I'm just gonna go up around. But there's nothing. It's just an asset plonked there. That's it. It's not telling us anything more about the story. There's nothing here to journey or to look. It's just an asset plopped down to give it some atmosphere. So it's all meaningless. Absolute meaningless. It just doesn't enrich me. It's not. I don't have a profound experience. It's not doing anything. So we'll continue on anyway. I mean, I don't even know how long we're into this. We're 24 minutes in. 24 minutes in. And I've really felt nothing. And that's a problem. He hasn't grabbed me because there's no real start. Like it was all gobbledly put together, and now Why is it turned black?
A crow and a pregnant goblin, both stalking a rude man beneath a broken bridge as a death machine is built in the faraway land. The majestic audience can play a game for $60 and make a toddler so happy for a minute or two. Does a billionaire have to feel sorry for not being able to ease the pain of his own fall into the pool of mud? At least us, mere mortals, can take our chances and dance on top of a camión de madera on the highway.
What was the point of changing her voice when she's hard to understand as it is? And then, muffle it even more so. Why? It's turned black. Evidently she's died somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. There's no jump scares in this or anything like that, so if you're worried that that's going to be the case, no. I just get the feeling that this is a work experience. It's just a project put together to see what he can do. And I guess in comparison to some things, look, there's some good points to be noted about this. Not worth $3 though. Nowhere near. My biggest concern is that, as I said, keep saying, in the years that have gone by, he still just doesn't get it. That one of the most important mechanics is for people to connect with your message, and he still just doesn't understand that. Here we find a grave, so she's evidently died. That's what happens when you eat a poisonous frog, guys. And now we're starting to move on, I think. I think that's what it basically is. I don't think it's us dying, I think it's just us getting over someone's death. And it's that spiritual journey forward. It's given from her perspective, looking down. That's what I can sort of gather in the mumbo jumbo that he puts through. Yeah, and there's no puzzles, nothing like that. We're about to come across a simple jump mechanic. I don't know why it's put there, but it's there. I don't know if this drizzle path, this spiritual walkabout we're on, where we're going up a mountain, is supposed to have a profound aspect on us, but
You used to make funny sounds while we were laying on the carpet. For no reason would his love end by the line drawn by your certain death. You have to keep on climbing up the mountain of fire, despite all the lies and curses. There will be no more witchery courses around the neighborhood for 4 years. This is the reason why she will burn your love until the end of time. Say no more. Just say no more. I miss the old melodies, especially the one that opened our door. Play it, and I remain silent.
that she's saying we died. I don't even know who's actually dead. Did we both die? Did we both do a suicide pact with Romeo and Juliet and eat poisonous frogs together? I'm like, what the heck? You can understand why it's just... No one gets it, man. This music is terrible. Shocking choice. We're talking about death and we're doing a Spanish pasodobles onto it. Like what? Good grief. Okay. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly at the finish. Just got a little bit... Sorry, and it starts to get tedious because there's nothing really much to say about this. There's, you know... I look to see if there's any Drizzle Puff poems or something like that. I don't know if he made up the lyrics himself. There's nothing in the credits to, you know, help me go somewhere. So here's the jumping mechanic. Wow. Why put that in? What's that gonna do? Yeah, was that the boss? That was the boss of the walking simulator. We just defeated the boss. The step. Without dying. You can die on this. Like if I was to fall down and plummet, I would just get, you know, and go back to the checkpoint. Oh, happy music. Nice. Sorry, yawning. You know how great this game is. And that was a genuine yawn. You never put it on. My brain has given up. My brain is like, why are you playing this stuff? This is so boring. Look, put zombies in this, will you? Make it exciting. Give me a shotgun. It should be about the Planet of the Apes. You nearly had me then. And that's it, we're at the end. So, and I don't know where the fridge is. There is a fridge somewhere. So if you want to go find the fridge, buy the game. $3 or 75 cents on sale. There's a fridge over here. And then, yeah, just find a fridge. It looks nothing like just the outside of the fridge. So all I can think is about reincarnation because what it says now.
And so, our journey ends here. It's about time to wake your Apache friends up and celebrate the second chance you have just been given. To look around you and find a door to a higher walking experience in real life.
Okay, so moral of the story is don't eat poisonous frogs. And if you do come back as reincarnation, come back as a poisonous frog and get your revenge. That's all I can tell you. Until next time, bye for now.